Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the UNC Greensboro versus Samford college basketball matchup on Thursday, February 8th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK, you'll get 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, have big bankrolls, maybe looking for one-on-one style service. We call those the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. If those are for you, go ahead and text the number that you see on the screen. These are not available on the website. So if you're looking for that type of product and you make big bets, text that number. But let's get to this one. Greensboro taking on Samford. Greensboro 17-6 on the season. Samford 20-3. Of course, this game in the SoCon, generally a one-bid conference, and this is a pretty good game here. Samford 9-1 in their last 10. Greensboro 8-2. You know, Greensboro, probably one of the biggest letdowns for me of the season was that game against Texas. That one certainly left a mark. When we look at this series, though, between these two teams, Samford has won the last 5 meetings outright and has covered the spread in the last 6 meetings. And last meeting was just a few weeks ago, back on January 11th. That game was at Samford, a 9-point win for the Bulldogs. When we look at Samford coming off an impressive win over Chattanooga, they were just 2-point favorites in that game, ran the Mocs right out of the building, and they've won now 3 in a row. Their last loss was at Furman, and they lost in that one 79-68, so pretty one-sided, but also a lot of solid wins inside the conference. That win over Chattanooga, the reason why I thought Chattanooga would stand up is that was kind of one of those revenge matches, they had beaten Chattanooga earlier this season. Maybe they're just a lot better team. When we look at Greensboro, outside of that loss to Texas, which we're talking about a game that happened a while ago, it left the mark, right? I mean, certain games, they just bruise you, right? It's like, I think they lost by 60 points or something. They scored 30-something points the entire game. But, the thing is they have that loss against Samford, and then they also lost back on January 27th to Mercer. In that game, they were an 11.5-point favorite and lost 70-64 at home. Then they followed it up with back-to-back road wins, beating VMI but not covering the spread, and then beating Furman last time out on the road 89-87 as a 4.5-point dog. This is going to be a good game. These are two of the top teams in the SoCon. Samford's offense is prolific, second best in the nation at shooting the three. They're also 11th best in shooting percentage from the floor. These guys simply fill up the basket. They also like to hit their free throws, something which I always appreciate as a bettor because, boy, how many times does it come down to that? And when you look at Greensboro, just slightly behind them when it comes to free throw shooting and just slightly behind them when it comes to three-point shooting because these guys fill it up as well. 8th best in the nation at shooting the three, and they shoot 46.5% from the floor. So we're going to see a ton of points more than likely in this game. Greensboro, though, really handles themselves on the offensive boards extremely well, while they also, on the defensive side, I really like the way they hit the boards as well. So I just think that, in this game, a revenge type game, I just think that, Greensboro, the game is fairly even when we look at all the numbers, and we know Samford won the first game, so there's that revenge factor. I just think that Greensboro, that edge on the boards is probably what makes the difference. I'm going to take Greensboro in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com, 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.